Hey everybody, welcome back to another drawing tutorial. So today we have Mugen from Samurai Champloo. So Patreon request from Declan Brown. Use a pencil. Hit pause if I go too fast. I'm on a landscape orientation page. So Mugen, let's go. So he's got his head is kind of tilted. It's that pose, you know, where he's like smiling, that big smile, and his head is kind of tilted to the side a little bit. So one eye is semi-closed. So we're up above halfway, and we're going to start with the small narrow eye, right? So we're just going to start just up here, about the middle point of our page, and we're going to go diagonal up and across for the top eyelid, okay? So it's kind of just a little line, diagonal up and then straight across, right? And then we have a line coming down this side, so it goes down like so, okay, diagonally, and then the back sort of eyelid just here, okay, and then we'll bring this in a little bit and thicken this up so this gets much thicker, okay. So this is a real skinny kind of eye, right? So it's going to just go, the bottom eyelid's real close, so it just comes across here. So he's a real sort of funny expression on his face. It just kind of suits this character anyway. If you haven't watched Samurai Champloo, you should watch it. It's really good. Right, so his iris, we can barely sort of see it. It's in here, so we go like just curved line here and like a curved line over this side as well. And then the pupil just in the middle, just in here somewhere. Okay, so that's the small sort of skinny eye, and he's got like a line just underneath, just here around his nose. Okay, so across about eye distance, so whatever measurement his eye is, we're in proportion, so the next eye is going to start across from that, so just here, right? And you'll notice it's a little bit lower because his head is tilted down this way. It's tilted to the side, so that means this eye is a little bit lower down, right? So it's just like a tiny bit down, and then we go diagonal up, and this eye is much thicker now. So we bring it across, and it kind of spikes up here at the end, and then we'll bring it down the back, kind of to a point, and then back underneath, okay? And we're going diagonal down this way, and then diagonal back up to here, okay? And there might be another line just coming off his eye just here. And his pupil, so his head is tilted, as I said, so that means we can see the top of his iris and the bottom is cut off this time. Okay, so curved line like that. See, the bottom is cut off, and then his pupil just in here in the middle. And he has a line just in here at his cheek. Okay, so eyebrows, right, so starting just above this one, so we go diagonal up, like so. It's kind of like a tick, you know, this way. Like a tick there. And then it kind of, this one goes longer. It's kind of a frown line on his forehead. And then the end of the eyebrow comes out here. And then we go down, and it gets kind of skinnier as we go up, right? But there's angles, so it goes to here and then up, like so. And then we bring it down to a point, excuse me. And then this point will come back down to here. And he might have like an eyelid line or something just coming out here. So the other eyebrow, pretty similar. So we have this kind of frown kind of line here, right? And remember, we're down from it again. And the eyebrow ticks up like this. And then we have the thick end, diagonal this way. On this side of his eye, his eyebrow is cut. He's got a shave in his eyebrow. So we stop it here. And then we imagine we leave a gap. So we just jump up, leave a space, and then do the other end of his eyebrow, kind of coming down to the point, like this thing back here. Down, like so. Okay? And you can maybe add an eyelid line just in here. So his nostrils then, just down here. Like so. And he's got like a big smiling teethy grin, right? So we're gonna go, so just from underneath his eye, just over here, right? You're gonna start with the top sort of line coming across like so. So you wanna go diagonal again. So like the line for his face is this way. It's more diagonal. This is straight. This is the center line of his face, okay? Coming down here. So like to here. So we're underneath his eyes. Right? And then this is going to come down this way. So his mouth is open. And this side will come down like so, diagonal. And then the bottom lip comes across like this. To there. And then we have sort of dark shadows in the sides here for where his teeth are. So you just like color this in, dark, shade it in. Or you could wait till you're coloring if you wanted to wait till then. And then we have some teeth, right? So teeth coming across like so. Like this. And you just keep going across. So in most animes, they don't do the teeth kind of the whole way across. But in this one, we can see like actually lines for his teeth, right? So like this sort of thing. So there. And then another one coming up the middle. So like the center teeth, the bottom. And then we have lines coming across here. Like that. One coming down the bottom. Another one, kind of like a box-like shape, just here. Kind of joins that one. Another one here. Here. And a couple more on this side. So there's a line. Here's a line. And then a little bit coming down here too. And if you want, just above each tooth, you could add a little dip for, say, his gum line. You know, just like a little point just here. Just to show that you can see some of his gums. So then we add just like a smile line here. Just on the corner of his mouth. And another one coming down this way. And he also has some facial hair, like little bits of facial hair, not much. Just like tiny little mustache sort of lines there. Another one here. And a bottom lip line. Just coming across like so. And his chin. So down here. he's a long sort of chin for this kind of character, whatever way he's designed. So, nose halfway between the eyes and the eyebrows. Sorry, the eyebrows and the chin, right? So here. Nose is halfway. Eyebrow to nose, so like the end of his eyebrow, is the same as nose to chin. And then the bottom lip halfway between the nose and the chin. So once you get that in the right spot, we go up the side, back up, like so. And then we go up this side, like this. And so remember, we're tilted, so the jaws are in line diagonal, not straight. Up like so. And he's a little bit of a curve on the inside of his jaw here. Kind of curves up in this way. Kind of makes him look a bit skinnier, I think. So then his hair, right? So he's got long black, well, semi-long black hair. It's lots of spikes and stuff. So there's one coming out from his jaw just here, say. That's the first one. And then we bring it up the side of his face. And he's another one beside his eye. Like so. Another one here, back up to there. Another one. And then we add a hairline just coming across here. So the hairline, so this distance from the hairline to his eye, say, is about the same distance from the eye to the bottom of his bottom lip, say, there like that. So that's about the same distance. So eye to hairline is about the same as wherever you put your bottom lip here. Okay, just so you know how high up to go. So you don't end up giving him like a massive forehead. So you go the whole way, spiking across, and then we add some spikes coming down this side of his face. Another one here. Another one here. And then he has so we got ears just in here, so like this sort of thing in there. Got some bones and ligaments inside. Another one here. Can't really see much inside there. And he's got some facial hair on the bottom of his chin, just here. Like that. And he's got some earrings actually, so they kind of hang down here. 2 circles. And are they connected to, what are they connected with? I need to get a close up of his earrings. They're not, there's nothing drawn in the anime. Okay. They just float there. It's weird. Should they float there? Surely there's a more detailed picture. No, they're just floating. Interesting. Well, we'll leave them float. Okay. Just because that's the way it is in the anime, and I don't want to be second guessing the animators, I guess. Okay, so the rest of his hair. So he's just like, yeah, so he just has like dark black hair. So it kind of just comes spiking down this way like that, and then we're going to spike it all around. So it goes spiking around like so. kind of comes out a bit far, so it's out like probably not from half his head, or the width of his head maybe, or half of it. Like so. And we keep spiking and then go up around to the top of his head, and on top of his head we have a couple of spikes that stick up as well. So like kind of like this kind of thing. Kind of like that. And then we go out the other side. Down here to a spike, back down to there, down like so, back down. And we just keep going. Like this. Down like so. And some that come down this way. And these come down his neck, okay, inside here, so coming down the back of his neck. Right, so we draw his neck in, so comes down like so. He's a real long skinny neck. So this one comes down to there. And some more hair coming down there. Real long skinny neck. And then a trapezius goes that way, and a trapezius goes that way, like so. And then he's a long neck muscle line down there, bit of an Adam's apple line there, and another neck muscle line just here. And then his kimono so comes down like so. And on this side we have the strap for his sword, so it comes down diagonal this way as well. This comes up, down here, back down like so. So this is the strap, and then the back of his collar goes around his neck, comes out the other side, and then comes down this way. And then we have a shoulder and another shoulder. Like so. And right collarbones just in here. Collarbone just in here. And his shirt. Brings it across, down, up, back that way. And we might have a full line there. Might have a full line here. And an X marks the spot on his shirts, like that. And then the pattern on his strap, it's just like zigzag, like so. And his sword, so we just do, you might need a ruler for this part, so you just do a straight line up like so, coming out from behind his back. To there, gets kind of skinnier on the top portion, and he's a bit of a design, like a flame coming out there. And then the top, like so. And the end of the handle like comes out like this, comes up, and like that on that side, back up around to the top. So it kind of looks like, I don't know, a ghost or something. You could put like 2 eyes there and it looks like a ghost. And then a button and lines coming out from the side, like so. I'm going to colour in his eyebrows just because I can. Make him stand out a bit more. And I think that is everything. How to draw Mugen from Samurai Champloo. Thanks for the request, Declan. If anyone else needs a request done real quick, head on over to Patreon if you can. Art Gang. Ow. I'll see you in the next video.